Welcome to Neet Mahina Academy. Once again, to start the chapter first, science first part, all 1 mark question, including this video. Question first, choose the correct option in the multiple choice answer for the following question. Okay. First question. A dash is necessary to change the speed as well as direction of the motion of an object. It is known as force. It is known as force. Next, the orbit of a planet revolving around a star is elliptical. Next, the square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to the cube of mean distance of a planet from the sun. Next, the gravitational force between the two bodies is directly proportional to the product of masses and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. Universal laws are. Next, the value of universal gravitation constant G, value is big G, is SI unit 6.673 into 10 to minus 11 न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वेअर पर kg चा स्क्वेअर. बरोबर आहे. या ठिकाणी हे जे दिलेलं आहे 10⁻⁻11 असा इंडेक्स मध्ये आहे. नेक्स्ट, पुढे जाऊया. द फोर्स इज मच वीकर दॅन अदर फोर्स इन नेचर इज ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल. नेक्स्ट, द gravitation, next value बघा, the value of gravitational acceleration G is highest at the pole. Next, the value of gravitational acceleration is dash at equator 9.78 meter per second square. Next, the free fall of an object is possible only in vacuum. The weight of any object on the moon is nearly of the weight of the sun is 1/6. A person weighs 60 Newton on the earth. His weight on the moon will be 10 Newton. Next, Dobereiner's known as the rule trig. Example, lithium, sodium, potassium. Okay. Next, Newlands law of octaves is applicable up to calcium. Next, x and y are two elements having the similar properties which the Newlands law of octave. The minimum and maximum number of the element in between x and y respectively are 6 and 13. At the time of Mendeleev's data's element are known 63. In Mendeleev's periodic table, Ica silicon was the later name is germanium. Next, in modern periodic table, the number of column and period are respectively 18 and 7. Is the outermost shell of the element of the period 2 is L. The group 1 and 2 constitutes of the S block element. Which pair of atomic number represent element in the same group 11 and 19? Which among the following element would loss of an electron easily? Sodium. Next, which among the following is the largest element? Is a K, potassium. Arrange the following element order of their decreasing metallic character. Sodium, silicon, chlorine, magnesium, aluminum. So option number B is right. Which of the following does not increase while moving down the group of the modern periodic table? Valency. Next, on moving from the left to right is in a periodic table, the size of the atoms decreasing. Next, which of the following statement about the modern periodic table is incorrect? 18 group of column are known as group. The D block element are known as transition element. Next, the size of an atom is indicated by the atomic radius. 29 Dash is the distance between the nuclear of the atoms and outermost of the cell in atomic radius. Next, atomic radius is expressed in a picometer. Next, the tendency of an element to form cation is the character of that element metallic. Dash is an liquid form of an halogen family bromine. While going from top to bottom in a group, the atomic radius increases. The tendency of an element to form anion is the character of the element in non-metallic. Next, the element from the zero group are called noble gases. Writing a chemical reaction in a brief by using the chemical formula are called the chemical equation. When the positive charge on a ion increasing or negative charge of ion decreasing are called the oxidation. The chemical reaction in which two or more products are formed from the singulation is known as a decomposition reaction. In the chemical reaction, in a chemical equation of dash are written by the left to right reactant. Aqueous solution of ZnSO4 is added to the aqueous solution of the BaCl2 are the example of the double displacement reaction. The unit of electrical power is watt. A live and neutral wire have the potential differences 2 to 0 volt. In an electric bulb, if coil is tungsten metal used, the electricity bill represents the use of the unit. The frequency of the AC is 50 Hz. This day, when current is circuit suddenly in the MCB is used to the KitKat. A coil of an alloy is used. An electrical heater cooker is a resistor of the nichrome. The right hand thumb rule is known called the Maxwell screw. Dash is used to the electric measurement galvanometer. The following scientists included in the rule of the electromagnetic, the Michael Faraday. Which of the following substance contract of the heating is ice? If the pressure increases, the melting point of substance is decreases. The vapor contained in the air is measured by the absolute humidity. Humid and dry nature of the air is depend upon the volume of the air. Vapor in air conductor to form a fog. When the temperature of the water decreases below the 4 degrees Celsius, its volume is increases. In a region with a cold climate, an aqueous animal can survive at the 4 degrees temperature. All of these upper ke sabhi right hai. From the option given below, the specific heat ion is maximum. Ice ball is represented from the SCERT ice again the relation. SI unit of the specific heat is joule per kg degree Celsius. Appearance is used to the study of the homologous behavior is the Hobbes apparatus. Dash is necessary to rise 1 kg of the water from 14.5 to 15.5 and if 4180 joule. Due to pencil looks in the refraction of light. 64 in the following diagram I is over E 40. A ray of light stick in the glass slab of angle is 40 degree with the surface of the slab, then 50. We see the sun even after it goes below the horizon because refraction of light. Dash is the refractive index has no unit has the unit of the refractive index. N is equal to is a as sin I by sin R is a Snell's law. Light of the different color are the 700 nm. If the refractive index of the air with respect to the glass is 2 by 3, what is the refractive index glass of representation of the 3 by 2? The process of separation of light into a component color while passing through the medium is called dispersion of light. The light change in direction when going from one transparent medium to another transparent medium is called the refractive of light. So refraction of light. A ray of light get refracted twice while the tenor of the lens. The point of inside the lens on a principal axis through which rays is without changing their path is optical center. Virtual image is formed formed if an object is placed between f1 and O. In convex lens, is an object is placed to f1, images to f2. Next, all the distance parallel to the principal axis measured in the optical center. A smaller hole is changing diameter at the center if really is called the pupil. For a normal human eye is near about 25 centimeter. The image found by the dash by convex lens is always virtual and small. In a relaxed state, the focal length of the hill is 2 centimeter. Next, for a specific glass lens f is equal to 0.5, then the information given by the student which type of lens is given him to power is a 2D. It is a diopter. In myopia, cannot be see distance object clearly. Next, due to elongation of an eyeball and increase in curvature of the eye's lens. Next, in hypermetropia can be seen nearly object depth. Next, bifocal lens is required to correct presbyopia dash times 20 times of image obtained from the using a simple microscope. In a combination of two convex lens, the convex lens is a compound microscope. Bronze is a alloy of the copper and tin. Dash is a alloy the modern and none of these इसमें कौन सा ही नहीं है. Dash is the basics के 20. Electrolytes reduction of the alumina is graphite. Iron is less reactive than the aluminium. Copper, ferrous, zinc and aluminum. Next, which of the following method is used to prevent tanning? Wilfley table is gravitation. Aluminum oxide is amphonotic oxide. Atomic number of the aluminum is 13 to 8. 3 is a configuration. The chemical formula of the zinc blade is ZnS. Extraction of moderately reactive element is done by roasting and calculation. Next, corrosion of the silver causes a black layer of the silver sulfide. Next, to prevent corrosion of the iron and steel, galvanizing. And prevention of aqua regia, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. The sound of an one metal collision, sonority. Dash and bromine is on a room temperature, have a liquid form. Ionic compound are electrically neutral. Dash and a diamond is a conductor, heat, bad conductor of the electricity. Dash is a less reactive, it's gold. Dash form a green color in water, FeSO4. Tin is an alloy of copper, tin or zinc or silver. None of these. Next, when one of the metal is an alloy is mercury, the following is alumina. The mineral from which the metal can be separated economically or generally the melting and boiling point of the carbon compound are found to be the less than 300 degrees Celsius. Number of valences of the carbon is 4. The bond between the two oxygen atoms is double bond. The molecule's mass of a carbon compound is spread over a range at 1012. Unsaturated hydrocarbon containing a carbon-carbon double bond are called the alkene. The unsaturated hydrocarbon have structure of the containing carbon-carbon triple bond is alkyne. And a phenomenon which the compound having the different structural formula have the same molecular formula is a isomerism, which is a structural isomerism. From the following hydrocarbon dash is a cyclic and a benzene. While going in increasing order to the length of and rise in the molecular mass of the membrane is 14U. The general formula of the homologous of the alkyne is CnH2n-2. Dash is one of the combustion temperature is the propane in LPG. At the room temperature of the ethanol is the liquid. Generally dash is called the spirit ethanol. Due to dash and internet is the information with the World Wide Web sitting at the home. The first person to step the moon is Neil Armstrong. The first artificial satellite is Sputnik. A spacecraft in sent to the travel space must be maximum velocity is 11.2 km per second. A group of students have the COEP Pune sent a small satellite dash through the ISRO in 2016 SWAM. The astronomical object closest to the moon. It is the all are MCQ. Next question. Find the correlation. Eka boron, it is known as scandium, and Eka aluminum is called gallium. Mendeleev periodic table atomic mass, modern periodic table atomic number. Group 1 and 2 S block of 13 or 15 D block. Group 13 or 18 to P block dash is a D block 3 to 12. Two elements in the same position demerits Newlands octave and place of the isotope Mendeleev periodic table. Beryllium alkaline earth metal, the sodium alkali metal. Chlorine halogen group argon noble gas. Iodine solid bromine liquid. Electrical motor mechanical energy, and electric generator mechanical energy to electrical energy, all are different. Fleming left hand rule electric current and Fleming right hand rule induced current. Alternative current oscillatory and right current non-oscillatory. When ice is converted into the water a constant temperature, and before the water evaporation temperature increases a 100 degree Celsius. Relative humidity greater than the 60 degrees 60% saturated air, and relative humidity 60% dry air. When studying the homologous behavior of the water in HOPE apparatus, an upper temperature of the 0 degree Celsius and lower temperature is a 4 degree Celsius. Next, the density of the water is high at 4 degree Celsius. Homologous behavior of the water and shade is ice converted into the solid is ice ball is a regeneration. Specific latent heat evaporation in J by joule by kg, and specific heat is J by kg degree Celsius. Okay. Next, 2 in 1 refractive index of the 2 with respect to first medium is a refractive medium versus to the second. Next, refractive index if air is 1.0003, refractive is 1.33. Convex lens convergence and concave lens is a divergent lens. Nearsightedness elonging the eyeball and farness the flattering of the eyeball. Objective 2f1 of convex lens image at 2f2 and objective f1 असेल तर very large size in infinite. Nearsightedness convex lens and farsightedness convex lens, concave lens and convex lens. Simple microscope number of convex lens in 1 and compound microscope 2 convex lenses. Focal length meter and power of lens is a diopter. This figure is a convex lens. Object at the focus. Brass, aluminium and zinc, any bronze, copper and tin. Pressure cooker anodizing a silver plate up the electroplating. In electrolyte reduction of the aluminium and anode graphite rod. Next, sulfide ore roasting and oxide are reduction. Bauxite aluminium ore any cassiterite the tin ore. Metal sheet is malleable and electric wire is ductility. Zinc sulfate roasting and zinc carbonate is calcination. Rusting of iron Fe2O3 and it is a CuCO3. Diamond electric insulator, graphite electric conductor. Soft metal sodium, hard metal iron. Next, aluminium electric conductor, gold is electric insulator. Bronze Cu and Sn is combination, tin Cu and Zn. So solid iodine and bromine in liquid form. CH3 CH2 it is known as propane, it is known as ethanoic acid. Ketone it is known ester. Cyclohexane cyclic hydrocarbon, isobutyl branched hydrocarbon. Which branched? Saturated hydrocarbon single bond, unsaturated hydrocarbon double or triple bond are present. Saturated hydrocarbon compound blue flame and unsaturated hydrocarbon yellow flame are created. Next, find one odd man out. F it is a K. Lithium, sodium, magnesium, helium, neon, argon, krypton, beryllium, gallium, scandium, germanium and calcium. It is a gallium, it is a mostly fluorine, chlorine, bromine is a boron, carbon, calcium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, beryllium, it is potassium, beryllium, magnesium, carbon and oxygen, voltmeter, ammeter, galvanometer and electric motor. Loudspeaker, magnet, microphone and electric motor. Magnet, fuse wire, bad conductor, rubber gloves and generator. Tungsten, nichrome, aluminum and iron, aluminium. Boiler, electric stove, electric bulb or electric bell. Temperature, it is right, it is 1 joule or calorie Newton. Rainbow, earthquake, sunset, it is a earthquake. Focal length, radius of the curvature, image of the distance, size of the image. Next, smell. यहाँ पे simple microscope, compound microscope, telescope and prism are different. Eyes lens, retina, chasm and cornea, it is a cornea. चला अगोदरच. Next, object distance, image distance, fold distance and the principal axis. Eyepiece, magnification, kaleidoscope. Sodium, potassium, silver and sulfur. That boron, chlorine, bromine and fluorine. Boron. Copper, iron, mercury, brass, bronze is the phosphorus. Tinning, alloying, anodizing and flotation. Zinc coating, tanning, electrolytic calcination. Sodium, potassium, copper, lithium. Ethane, styrene, polyene and teflon. Butane, methane, benzene and ozone is a different. CH4, C2H6, यानी मीथेन वगैरह दिलेले या ठिकाणी. CaCO3 all are carbon compounds. C2H4 Sputnik moon, यहाँ पे moon. Next, question 1B. Third, answer the following question in one sentence. Okay, everyone. Element A and B follow of Newton's octave rule. How many elements are there in between A and B? तर या ठिकाणी 13 element can be octaves, then 13 element are present. Next, write the characteristic of the Doberaners. Be carefully. Okay, write the characteristic of the Doberaners. Next, to which element does Newlands octave rule apply? Applicable for the calcium tak. Next, write the molecular formula of the oxide of any one of the element to Mendeleev's periodic table. Na2O, sodium oxide. Write the name of the following noble gas having the 2 electrons in the valence shell is helium. Write the name of the element having the electron configuration 2, 8, 8, 10, 12, atomic number 12. It is a magnesium. Which of the following elements show the ambiguity regarding their sequence in Mendeleev's periodic table? Cobalt and nickel. Next, the element of beryllium, magnesium and the calcium are the group 2. What will be their valence is 2. The modern periodic table is divided into the which block? S, P or D or F. There are 4 block are present. What determine the chemical reactivity of the element is ionization. Next, what are the chemical formula of the rust? Fe2O3.H2O. Compound of the given chemical reaction CuSO4 Fe and FeSO4 plus Cu. It is known as a displacement reaction. What is the heating effect of the electric current? It is a full answer. Which of the element is making a filament in tungsten? What is the short circuit? Laghu paripatan in Marathi. What is the potential difference? The difference between electric potential between the 2 points. How many voltage in 2 to 0 voltage? It is very important question. Fuse or MCB. It is known as Kit Kat. 2 device based on the heating effect of the electric ion and electric heater. Right, the Fleming right hand rule, Fleming left hand rule, both are present. It is a 1 or 2. Next, write the Fleming right. Next, what is the solenoid? When a copper wire is this is the diagram for the solenoid. Okay. Next, what? Write the name in the following diagram. It is a direction of the current and it is a magnetic field. Okay, direction of the current of your thumb is indicated and the rounding figure is the magnetic field is created. Fleming left hand rule, right hand rule is there. Your thumb modern of the conductor. Next, direction of the magnetic field and last induced the current. 25, define the what is the boiling point of the liquid. Okay, see, be carefully. How is formed the fog? कैसा होता है? Next, formation of dew point. What is dew point? Identify this figure from the wrong figure. Write the molecular formula of the given compound. Ethyl ethonate, sodium ethonate is a IUPAC name structure. to write the IUPAC. Okay, IUPAC. It is your homework. Next, write the molecular formula of the given compound ethanol. It is a very simple: benzene, acetic acid. All are given. Question 1B in fourth bit. Match the following: Eka aluminium, gallium. Okay, gallium. Eka silicon, germanium, and Eka boron, scandium. Gallium, germanium, and scandium. Okay. Next, triads is Dobereiner, Octaves, Mendeleev's atomic number is Moseley, atomic mass number is Mendeleev's, and Thomas is not present in any one of them in your periodic table. As PDF for type of block: S block, group 1 and 2, group 1 and 2, P block 13 to 18, group D block 3 to 18, and F block is the lanthanide plus actinide. Okay, next, electronic configuration: 2, 2 valency is 2, 281 valency is 1, and 2, 5 valency is 3. Okay, next, alkaline earth metal is group 2, option is C. Alkaline metal D, halogen group is B, so group 17, and noble gas is 18. Any group answer column number में A. Direct current is non-oscillatory, and alternating current is, it is a B or it is a A. Very simple. Specific latent heat of the fusion is solid, option B. Specific latent heat of the evaporation, option C. Liquid evaporation into the gas, and dew point is the air saturated with water, option A. Okay, next, column A and B. Absolute humidity kg per, option number E is right. Latent heat kilojoule per kg, option B is right. Specific heat capacity is joule per kg, degree Celsius, and heat is joule per calorie. Okay, next, dry air relative humidity below the 60, options, it is a C. Humid air is a D, relative above the 60. Saturated air dew point is a B, and maximum density of the water is A. Next, it is the answer. Look at this first chart, second one chart, third chart, 12 numbers, all the match the pair, match the following pair. Okay, 14 number chart, it is a 15 number, be carefully, 16, 17, 18. Next is complete the incomplete sentence. Write down. It is very simple according to Newton's octave law. Look at this fast. 1 2 3 4. इनकम्प्लीट सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट करना है. ओके, नेक्स्ट, राइट द नेम ऑफ, it is our question. Answer under next page. Start the answer. Lithium, helium, alkali metal, fuel, argon, bromine, noble gas, lithium, barium, calcium, cesium, hydrogen, alkali metal, carbon and water, melting point. Relation of operator cell, calculator, focal length, optical nerves, carbon mix. All are answers. 1 marks. Question first B. Right or wrong? It is known as true or false. If the distance between the two masses is doubled, the gravitational force between them becomes less than the previous force, is right. Okay. The CGS unit of the dyne is 2g by t, wrong. The value of gravitational acceleration due to the center of the is 0, ekdam correct. The value of g is highest at the equator, wrong. The value of g varies from the place to place, wrong. 6 number question, I will do not available in your state board question, delete 4. The specific relative in the object does not depend upon the mass of the object, is right. Mass is an कोऑर्डिनेटर मेजर टू द इनटू द inertia of the object. ठीक है, right. The similarity between the two properties of the first and eighth element are called the octave. Right. Double and triad are the element. Right. Next, 11 number. While the designing the periodic table, Mendeleev considered the chemical and physical. It is right. The modern periodic table of 1 to 7 period. Right. The modern periodic table shows the molecular value of the element is each frame. Wrong. P block element compare 1 to 2. Wrong. To right, to left, to the left to the separation line in the periodic table, it is right. The compound of the element group 1 2 is 1. Wrong. Nanometer is used to the unit, it is wrong. Moving from left to right, it is wrong. All elements in a halogen family are gases. Wrong. The element lithium and beryllium are used to same cyclic. Wrong. Is a compound. Next, beryllium and calcium are alkaline soil. Right. The K and L shell are element in sodium and magnesium containing electron. Right. The number of shell decreases as the calculation should from down the from. Wrong. The element, the metal properties of the element decreases the it is a wrong. Next, silicon is a metal-like element. Right. The properties of an element metal increases, it goes down the right. Electronegativity is the metallic property of an element. Wrong. Inedible oil is kept well for a long time, it will over get sour. Is right. The alternating current is a vibrating current. Right. Electric wires and neutral wire are have the 2 to 0 volt potential difference. Is right. Next, increases the current passes through the wire, decreases the magnetic field of intensity. Is wrong. Use the galvanometer is electric measurement. It is answer is right. Next, the frequency of an alternating current is 50 ekdam right hertz. Electrochemical and devices that convert electric energy into the mechanical energy. Right. The due to point of the temperature does not depend on the amount of wrong. The specific heat capacity of the water is 1 calorie per g degree system. Right. The invisible heat. Wrong. Use of a wrong. During the reheating of the, it is right. 1 kg of dry air in temperature of 40 degrees Celsius can be hold maximum of the. Right. Calorimeter are used to measure specific heat of value. Is right. All metal have a same specific heat capacity. Wrong. Humidity relative to dew point. Right. The unit of the absolute temperature kg per m3. Right. 1 calorie is 4.18 joule. Right. The incident ray and refracted ray are opposite side of the column. Right. Next, the speed of light weighs different media. Right. 50 number. Convex magnification glass is called divergence of magnification glass and convert. It is a wrong. Next, this depicted of the vision can be remedied by the sign endoscope magnification glass. Wrong. The image of an object at the infinite distance is obtained in a real or smooth way. Wrong. The power of the magnifying glasses depend on the distance of the magnification glass. It is wrong. The glances of the eyes flattered from when looking at nearby the wrong. For a healthy human eyes of the infinite distance. Right. Vision defected increases in the distance between the lenses of the eyes of the retina. Right. The virtual shape of an image seen by the eyes depend on the angle held by the object with the eyes. Right. Electrolysis is used to obtain a pure metal from the impure metal. Right. Next, ionic compound are soluble in kerosene. Wrong. Ionic compound soluble in water. Stable ionic compound conduct electricity. Wrong. Mercury, silver, gold are highly reactive. Wrong. In electrolyte method, okay, less reactive. It is no slabs including. In the electrolytes dispersion method is the alumina. The lining of the graphite act as an anode. Right. 66 is no available in this. Next, cassette is a copper metal. Wrong. Diamond is a hard substance. Right. Gold and silver are reactive metal. Wrong. Halogen react with acid. Right. Next, bauxite react with the sodium hydroxide. Right. Beer's process. The number of electron is carbon atom is 4. Right. Valency is 4. Your body made up a right carbon compound containing only free chain in carbon. Wrong. The two carbon atom can always from one or two covalent bond. Wrong. In generally saturated compound are more reactive than unsaturated compound. It is wrong. Benzene is unsaturated hydrocarbon. It is right. Cyclohexane is a branch chain is type the wrong. It is one skill in next one question 79. Physical property change in one direction is right. LPG but LPG butane. LPG butane is a flammable element is true. Next, substances then can use oxygen to give the substances are called the particular matter is wrong. Next, potassium permanganate is oxidizing compound irregular right. Colorless ethanol is a liquid state at room temperature right. Ethanol is an oil soluble in water right. Ester is a sweet smelling dish right. The speed of the liberation and the moon is less than the speed of the liberation of earth is liberation of on earth right. India is the first country to discover the existence of water on the moon right. The function of the satellite launcher is based on Newton's second law. Wrong. Next question first B. What is group? Explanation. What is group? What is spread? Look at this very be carefully. Columns, rows, atomic radius. What is atomic radius? Next, electronegativity, electropositivity. We have electron or cation and anion mostly. What is balance reaction? Endothermic. Heat is absorbed. Critical angle 90 degrees creation refraction of is center of the curvature of a lens. Optical center of the lens. Be carefully. Look. Principal focus, principal length, principal axis. All are lenses. Okay. Next, power of accumulation. Vision. What is alkane? What is alkene? What is alkyne? Alkane, single bond. Alkene, carbon carbon double bond. Alkyne, carbon carbon triple bond. Molecular formula CnH2n plus 2 CnH2n minus 2 और माइनस वाला और प्लस वाला तीन अल्किन अल्किन अल्काइन. Next, alkyne, carbon carbon triple bond. Ethyl is a most important example.